Tale of Tepeköy, The Adventures of Ege, Brave, and Blackie. Once upon a time, in a land far away from bustling cities, there was a charming village surrounded by lush green hills. This village was called Tepeköy. Tepeköy was as beautiful as a fairy tale, with its mountains, gardens, golden wheat fields, and colorful flower-covered hills. Everyone who lived in the village was happy and peaceful. In this village lived a clever and curious boy named Ege, who had two loyal companions, a white and brown-spotted curious cat named Brave, Seizure, and a big, black-furred, soft-hearted dog named Blackie, Carabash. Ege, Brave, and Blackie spent every day together, exploring every corner of the village. They ran through the mountains, played in the gardens, and had hide-and-seek matches in the wheat fields. Every part of Tepeköy was an adventure waiting to happen. One morning, as the sun cast golden rays over the hills of Tepeköy, Ege, Brave, and Blackie met in the village square. Ege was waiting for them with a basket in his hand. Inside the basket were delicious pastries and fresh fruits made by his mother. "The weather is so nice today," Ege said, his eyes sparkling. "Let's go on an adventure to the mountains. Maybe we'll discover something new." Brave, a little hesitant, swished his tail. The mountains were a bit far and full of unknowns, but he always felt safe with Ege and Blackie. Finally, he meowed, "All right, I'm coming too." Blackie wagged his tail excitedly. He was always ready for adventure. "Woof woof, I'm coming too," he barked. And so, the three friends set off on the narrow paths of Tepeköy toward the mountains. Along the way, colorful butterflies accompanied them, and birds chirped cheerfully. Ege swung the basket in his hand and sang songs, while Brave and Blackie joined in. When they reached the mountain, they came across two paths. One was a narrow trail through thorny bushes, and the other was a wide path filled with flowers. Ege thought for a moment. "Which one should we take?" he asked. Brave pointed to the flower-filled path. "I prefer this one. The thorns might pull my fur." Blackie, ever brave, looked at the thorny path. "I can go anywhere, but I respect your decision." Ege smiled. "Then let's take the flower path. It smells so nice here." As they walked along the flower path, they soon came across a small stream. The stream flowed with crystal clear water, making a soothing sound. Ege suggested they have a picnic by the stream with the pastries from the basket. Brave and Blackie immediately agreed. While they were enjoying their picnic, Brave started playing on the stones by the stream. Suddenly, he noticed something shiny under one of the stones. Curious, he approached it and found a small golden key. "Ege, Blackie, look what I found," he meowed. Ege and Blackie rushed over. Ege took the key and examined it. "This is an old key. I wonder what it belongs to." Blackie sniffed the key. "Maybe it belongs to a treasure. Let's find it." The three friends set off to solve the mystery of the key. As they followed the stream, they soon came across a small cave. At the entrance of the cave was a rusty lock. Ege inserted the key into the lock and turned it. The lock clicked open. The cave was dimly lit, but with Ege's small lantern, they ventured inside. The walls of the cave were covered with ancient drawings and writings. Deep inside, they found a small chest. When they opened the chest, they found an old map inside. The map showed the mountains, gardens, and wheat fields of Tepeköy. On the map, it read, "The hidden treasure of Tepeköy." Ege studied the map and said, "This map will lead us to a treasure. Let's find it." Brave, a little worried, asked, "But what if it's dangerous?" Blackie bravely replied, "I'm always by your side. Don't be afraid." And so, the three friends followed the map through the mountains, gardens, and wheat fields of Tepeköy. Along the way, they stopped to rest under the village's ancient sycamore tree. The sycamore tree was the oldest in Tepeköy and knew all the village's secrets. AJ asked the tree, "Oh, wise sycamore, can you tell us where the treasure is?" The sycamore tree rustled its leaves and replied, "The treasure lies at the highest hill of the village, where the sun rises. But to find it, you will need patience and courage." Ege, Brave, and Blackie listened to the sycamore tree and set off toward the highest hill in the village. At the top of the hill, where the sun rose, they found a small flower garden. In the middle of the garden was a golden chest. When they opened the chest, they found shiny stones and old coins inside. But the real treasure was a note inside the chest. The note read, "The true treasure of Tepeköy is the beauty of nature and the bond of friendship. Protect and share this treasure." Ege, Brave, and Blackie smiled at these words. For them, the most valuable treasure was the time they spent together and the love they shared. And so, the three friends brought the treasure back to the village square and shared it with everyone. The villagers listened to their adventure and thanked them. From that day on, Ege, Brave, and Blackie continued to embark on new adventures, discovering the wonders of Tepeköy. And their friendship became an example for everyone in the village. And so, happiness and friendship never ended in Tepeköy. They lived happily ever after, and we can now close the book on their tale.